I want to start today's extra special video by thanking Wizards of the Coast. They sent me these free preview cards, and without them, this video wouldn't be made. First up on the cards that we've been given is an Iron Bully. For 3 colorless, we get an artifact creature golem that's a common, and it has menace, and when it enters the battlefield, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. This means you can put it on itself or something else, making your threats bigger or making this into a 2/2 with decent evasion. I don't have a ton of experience in Limited, but a 3 mana 2/2 with evasion seems pretty decent, and it's probably very easily splashable considering it's colorless in some decks that might require a lot of 2 or 3 color costs. Next up is a Bloom Hulk. For 3 colorless and 1 green, we get a plant elemental common, and when it enters the battlefield, we proliferate. Until this point, I think a lot of proliferate from things like New Phyrexia and Mirrored and Besieged were mainly built around casting a spell or activating an ability. It's nice to see that things can now proliferate as they enter the battlefield, and in EDH there are tons of ways to blink things and make this happen. 4 mana for a 4/4 that only proliferates might be a bit of a stretch for EDH, but this next card I think might see some play. Last but not least, for 1 colorless and 1 green, we get to cast Pollenbright Druid, which is an elf druid, who, when it enters, gives you the choice of 2 abilities. The first is being able to put a +1/+1 counter on any creature you want, and the second is to proliferate. I can see this easily slotting into a Freyalise deck, as being able to proliferate with a 2-drop is fantastic, and +1/+1 synergies are very strong in elves. She could also be a lot of fun in a deck like Experiment Crash, where paying 2 mana to put a +1/+1 counter on an opponent's creature is a cheap and effective way to enable Experiment Crash to steal its ability. Those are the free spoilers I was sent, and I hope you had as much fun seeing them as I did revealing them. I'm looking forward to War of the Sparks and how it's going to shake things up hopefully, and hopefully I'll see some of you around at the sealed events in Ottawa.